Hi everybody. Today we're going to do a kind of low to the ground, increased in intensity, um, trunk controlled exercise program. It's going to work on your mobility of the trunk, but also the control of your trunk under load to help foster good posture and protect your back with everyday activity. So we're going to start with 3 deep breaths, hands on belly. So big round Buddha belly on the inhale, and then as you exhale, feeling your belly button come toward your spine. So big breath in and out. In and out. And again, in and out. We're going to move into neck swings now. So head coming down towards the chin, swinging to the left on an inhale, and then exhale through. Inhale to the right and back and forth. All right, back to center. And now we're going to do a seated cat-cow. So hands on knees. We're going to roll the tailbone under and arch through your back, bringing your head to your chin, breathing out. And then breathing in. Rolling forward, chest goes up, head goes up. Good. And begin just rocking back and forth with your breath. And then forward toward the sky, and then back, rolling back. And rolling forward toward the sky, and back. So really feeling your vertebrae go through full range. And taking time to warm up the spine. We're going to move now into sort of like an old-fashioned coffee grinder movement. So the same idea, and we're going to add some rotation to it. So we're going to come through, deep breath. We're going to roll to the left, and then breathing out, dropping into that cat, and then coming forward. And then rolling back. Good. And rolling forward. And rolling back. Okay, we're going to go the other way now. And breathing out as we go around. And in, reeling forward. And back. One more time. And back. All right, so we're going to move on to our hands and knees now. And we're going to check our tail feathers. So knees under hips, hands under shoulders, elbows facing forward, lots of pressure through the fingertips, lots of pressure through the backs of the feet so they feel nice and anchored through the floor. And we're going to tip to the left, looking at our back ankle, like you're going to check your tail feathers, and you're going to go the other way. Good. Again, we're getting some side bend in here, waking up the spine. Feeling that nice movement. Pushing away with your hands, making sure that your neck stays long. Good. Okay, so now we're going to move into bird dog. So starting with your spine, pulling belly button in, hugging the low ribs in, and pushing away with your arms. You're going to straighten out a foot. I like to keep my foot bright by holding my toes back a little ways. And when you feel ready, making sure that the weight is even between the foot pressing into the floor and your opposite hand. So my right hand and my left leg, I'm going to add my left arm And then I'm going to switch, getting myself organized for this movement, pushing away, hugging my ribs in, straightening my leg, and then when I'm ready, feeling evenly with my back, I'm going to straighten the other arm. Good. We're going to bring them in. Now we're going to add some movement. So adding the arms, my back is flat, my ribs are hugged in. I'm going to tap elbow to knee and then extend. Tap elbow to knee and extend. And we're going to repeat that 5 times. Feeling and checking your pelvis, making sure it's even and that the extension is nice and long rather than high. Think long. Good. And switching sides. Again, resetting the posture before you begin. Taking that time really adds to what you get out of each exercise. Tuck in and reach out. In and reach out. Breathing with this. In on the extend. Out on the tuck. Taking your time to check your pelvis. Pushing away with the other hand. Chin and neck is extended and long. Last one. And in. Good. Hands are back in position. Take a moment to rock back into child's pose. Just to stretch out and take a couple deep breaths. Okay, moving into downward dog position. Elbows turning out, feet slightly tucked in, hips up high. Good. And we're going to do some 3-legged dog. So that's when this leg comes up as high as you're comfortable. Good. Let's try the other one. Up as high as you're comfortable. Good. So now we're going to bring it up. And then we're going to draw it through to the center and kick up and hug it into center. Heel towards your bum and up. And we're going to come to the right elbow, breathing out and then breathing in and then out and breathing in and opposite elbow. And bringing up, an opposite elbow, and switch. Taking a minute here to catch your breath and reorganize your posture. Good. Okay, here we go. 3-legged dog. Good. Coming into center, really hugging it in on that exhale. Extending it out and hugging it in. Okay, now we're going to come to same elbow, rocking forward. Good, kicking up high, trying to keep your pelvis level. Big breath in. Good, opposite side. Good, and one more, and return. Good job. So now we're going to reach up. Lunge it in on the right side. Bring it all the way forward. And when you're ready, bringing it into Warrior One. So taking a moment to get everything kind of organized. You can bend the knee, tuck your bum under, and then slowly straighten. Big breath here. And then moving it into Warrior Two. Good. Okay, and then dropping it back and reaching up. Good, and now we're going to move into a flow where you run, drop down, arm goes toward the ceiling. And then elbow, knees bend, reaching up to the sky. Good. And then coming down. And then just trying to sync your breath to that movement. So I like to breathe in as I reach up and out as I return, extending my knee as I come down, bending my knee as I come up, sliding my back of my arm along the inside of my leg for a counter support. And it helps me know where I am. Really pressing through the back edge of that back foot. Big breath. And then down and tip. Now we're going to helicopter down, rolling through that back leg, dropping through the hip, and then reaching up opposite sky. Doing an opposite twist there. Good. And coming back down. Good. And then we're going to triangle, 1 mil. Repeat on the left. So we're going to drop down through here, up into downward dog, just to reset. Good. You're going to reach up through the leg. Good. Tuck it in. Continue it through. Good. And you're going to bring it up to Warrior One when you're ready. Taking a minute to organize. Bend the back leg, tuck the pelvis under, and then straighten it when you're ready. And then dropping it down when you're ready. Checking your pelvis, checking your upper body, breathing and lengthening through the hands, pushing through the feet. Good. And when you're ready, you're going to drop it back. And coming down through, straightening the leg, reaching up into triangle, coming back, and reaching back down, and reaching up. Getting a nice flow now, building up some heat. Moving our trunk, always moving from the center of your trunk through your movements rather than through your extremities. Make your center lead the way, and that will protect you when you move. This is our last one here. And then we're rolling all the way through, back and through here, and we're going to twist up, opposite side. And then back down. We're going to take the leg back. We're going to push forward with the toes, tuck the elbows into your sides, and roll down slowly. Good. Tops of the feet down. Big breath in through Cobra. And back down. Onto the knees. We're going to do wide knees, toes together, and we're going to set our bow, reach to the sky, in to thread the needle, bending my loaded elbow, coming through as far as comfortable, and then reaching back up. Good. Big breath in, and then big breath out through. Chest to the sky leads the way. Try to keep from your elbow, from your shoulder, going ahead of your wrist. Keep the shoulder tucked in, and the hand and wrist and the elbow, or the hand and shoulder should never sort of be out of alignment to put any extra pressure on the shoulder joint. Switch sides. Up we come. Down and through. Last one. Chest to the sky. Head to the floor. Excellent. Okay. Almost there. So now we're going to get into our side position. And we're going to do star side planks. So the way I like to do this one is under leg bent, top leg straight, elbow on floor. Shoulder really set and organized, so take some time to make sure the shoulder isn't forward. It's back and tucked in, the neck is long. And then when you're ready, we're going to come up through, pressing through that stable leg, reaching up forward with the chest, and then arm and leg go up. Neck stays long, and then we come down and up. So it's like you're going to press out like an explosion, like an exploding star. Up and out. Nice and slow through your movement. Good job. Now we're going to switch over to the other side. Nearly there. Elbow again, tall. Taking that time to set yourself up before every exercise really saves you in the long run from irritating any tissues. So we're going to, again, belly button into spine, lifting up and through the pelvis, reaching and reaching. Good. And coming down. Really feeling that through those side glutes. Taking your time, moving slowly. Last one. Job well done. Seated hamstring stretch now. So toes off to the side, tucking in this leg, taking your chest, hugging this hip in and turning to face this foot, the left foot, and we're going to reach up and then over. Good. I like to bend my knees to give myself some comfort there. And as I breathe, I can straighten it slowly if that suits me. But not over stretching. Just a few deep breaths here. And as you breathe out, allowing it naturally to kind of deepen. Good. Coming up, switching sides. So this leg goes out. Tucked in, chest turns, snuggle in that hip, reaching up, rolling over. Again, I bend my knee a little just to give myself some comfort there. And as I breathe, I can choose to deepen that if it suits. No pain with this stretch, just feeling that nice release in the back of the leg there. All right, nearly there. So we're gonna feet together now. We're just gonna enjoy this butterfly stretch with our legs. And while we're here in that stretch, taking some time to work the heel, work the foot, work the big toe, moving it up and down and all around. Take that time for yourself to kind of tend to your feet. We don't give our feet enough attention. This is a great way to kind of promote digestion and promote circulation and check in with how your feet have made out through their exercise today. Taking as much time as you like before you send off to the day. And if you wanted to end with a couple deep breaths again, just to kind of recenter, not a bad idea. Thank you for joining me. See you soon.